Did you know that you can still purchase a brand new home in Clovis on 2 acres with a 4-car garage that is a single-story 3,500 square foot house? I bet you didn't. When we found these houses, we thought we've got to share them with you because they are outstandingly beautiful. I think you're gonna love them. Let's dive in. The only issue you're gonna have at the end of the video is figuring out which one you like more. They're both awesome. Let's have a look. All right, so just check out that exterior aesthetic. It is super pretty. It is the formal Italian stone. And check out that driveway. This is awesome out here. Look at the distance between these houses. That is what you're paying for out here. The distance between these houses. That is what's amazing about these things. You can buy these houses in other areas of the city, but out here is unique because you have these views. Look at these views. So you're out here with other outstanding, amazing, elite style custom homes. And you guys are in for a treat today because this home in particular is awesome. So we've got a little courtyard. Check this out. Look at that. That is so cool. We've got a fireplace right over there. This is such a neat little place. I imagine having my speakers on, a little bit of tunes going, a few tunes playing out here. This is really cool. And before we go in, I want you to see that double door entrance. You don't really see that ever anymore on new homes unless it's a custom. In this house, you get it. All right, there's so much to see here. I don't want to miss anything. This thing is pretty cool. All right, so let's just start here in the front. We've got our formal dining room right here off the entry. And that's got the slider, the triple pane slider right out to that front courtyard that we just saw. This is an awesome house. The price is actually, I think you're gonna be surprised when you hear later in the video what this house is going for. This one's move-in ready. So if you need something now, reach out. This is available. But the prices of these houses that we're gonna see today are actually quite affordable considering what you get, where we're at, and what they cost. So I'm really excited to share that with you. Check it out. So this is kind of an in-law setup, actually. So this could be a living room for an in-law setup, okay? We've got the walk-in closet there. We've got the private door right inside the entry of the home right there. And then we've got the bathroom. It feels like a Jack and Jill, but it's really not a Jack and Jill. Let me show this to you. Yeah, this is really nice. I like that we've got the shutters everywhere. No inserts here, everybody. It's tiled. And then this would be the bedroom for this room right over here. 10-foot ceilings, thick baseboards, and all around just a very solid house. So this could be 2 bedrooms, but the way this one's spec'd out, it's an in-law setup because there's no door there. So this would be like mother-in-law's living room, walk-in closet, of course the bathroom, and then back to the standard closet. And then this door takes you right back out here to the entry. So that's kind of a cool little space. All right, now over here, let's head this way. This is the kitchen and living room, great room area. These ceilings are 12 feet in this room. They are extraordinarily high. It's hard to see it in the video, but they are soaring. So this is really cool though. Look at this. This is what you're paying for out here. More than anything, you're paying for that view. I know that looks like a lot of dirt, but that's your dirt. You can develop, you can do a pool. I mean, you can do, we're gonna go out there in a minute. You can do a lot out there. So this room is an excellent size as well. If you wanna check that out as we pan. Really cool. We got a quartz material KitchenAid appliances. Everything's KitchenAid in here, which is a nice high-end luxury sort of brand. Very nice. So the price of this house is probably about what it costs for a typical house in the Bay Area. If you're moving from there, you're gonna get so much more for your money here. And homes like this with lots like this are why people are relocating here to the Fresno Clovis area, because you get so much more for your money. And I don't really know how anybody can go wrong. Check out that pantry size. It's really, really perfect. So a lot of clients are moving here. I got people reaching out all the time through our channel because people are tired of paying, you know, $1 million for a shoebox in the Bay Area or in Newport Beach. You know, they can move here, keep their job. This is actually something we're going to come back to. That was a little preview. Actually, let's check out the garage. The garage is awesome. So in this home, you get a 4-car. So let me show that to you. This is really, really cool. So you've got your single bay right there. You can drive through. You can drive 1 car through here. So if you have a boat or something, you can store that back there, drive it on through, build a pad out back. You've got your 2-car right here for your daily drivers. And then over here, you've got your 4th bay. So this has got the windows. So maybe you park your old classic hot rod in this bay right here. That would be something really cool to do. This is really, really nice. These ceilings are high in here too. These are 10-foot ceilings in here. If you needed more storage, you could totally hang a rack. I mean, you could probably get a lifted truck in here. All right, so this takes you into the laundry. You just got a brief glance at this. This takes you into the laundry. So you put your electric dryer over there. Oh, actually, look out this window. There's that garage that drives into your backyard. So lots of cabinet space. You get 8-foot doors in this house. It gives it a nice upscale luxury feel. That's really pretty. I'm back through the great room. So yeah, people are moving here all the time because of how much you get for the money. I mean, it's insane. In this specific part of Clovis, I mean, to get 2 acres in Clovis Unified District for the price that this home is being sold for, you can't beat it, honestly. This builder does 2x6 studs, not 2x4, 2x6. So it is a solidly built home. Super, super solid. It's quiet. And it's not just thrown up like some people like to say about a lot of the new builds, how these builders just slap these things together. This home is built to last. And it shows. It's hard to capture that in the video, but it really shows. So this is a nice ensuite bedroom that we've got here. So standard closet. The whole house has got shutters, which is really nice. That's a very expensive upgrade, probably $15,000 to $20,000, maybe more for this whole house. And it's already done through the builder, which is nice. Means you get the warranty, all of that. All right, let me take you across to the primary. So they've got their thermostats low. They are adopting the ADA regulations with lower thermostats, making it more easily accessible. Then as we pan around, look at this. This thing, like, this is huge. Look at that. I mean, that tiny little bed, by the way, that little tiny bed you see over there, that's a king, all right? Look at the views, though. I mean, look at these amazing green views out there. Ignore the dirt, you're gonna develop that, but the views beyond the dirt, the views are pretty. Look at that. you'll see it better from the aerial view that I'm showing you, but this is really, really pretty. This is quite pretty, something special, I would say. So this is an awesome home. I love this bathroom. I love the tile, how they've done the tile all the way up. The way it just reflects that light creates quite the ambiance in your primary bath. Look at that. A neat standalone tub. We've got our wet room right there. And then check out the shower. Look at that. Look at that. The rain shower, standard shower head, both of them. I love the little underlighting that they've got down there at the bottom of the vanity. We got dual sinks, of course, that's a given in this one. This house has got it all. The best thing it's got is space, inside and outside. So now this right here, you're probably wondering, what the heck is this secret room? Okay, well, this secret room, look at this. This secret room is your primary closet. So there's no shelving or racks or anything in here that should be installed. I've never seen a house with a closet this size, especially with no racks or anything. But we can figure that out. So I'm obviously on your team. I don't work for the builder. We'll make sure that you get the proper closet product that you deserve. That sounds so salesy, but I'm just making a joke. But seriously, we will find out about the closet, because what are you supposed to do? Put your clothes on the floor? So we would definitely figure that out. But I'm sure that's coming. I'm not even worried, at least on my worries. The focus on this should be the location of where we're at. We're again in Clovis, California. The lot is 2 acres, and you still get Clovis Unified School District. If you don't have kids, you may not care. But I will say that even for resale purposes, it's very important. I'm gonna take you guys outside real quick. I have clients that tell me, oh, I don't have kids. My kids are already grown and out of the house for empty nesters. So we really don't care about school districts. But honestly, it is important, because for resale purposes, people, I have got clients that won't even consider a house if it's not Clovis Unified. So that is a highly ranked school district, the highest ranked around. And you should care, because it's an investment, you know? So I'm bringing you out here. It rained, so watch me slip and fall in the puddle. Actually, we're not gonna go all the way out there. I can show you just fine from right here. But look at the space, look at that. I mean, you've got so much room out here. Like, this is really nice. I mean, you could do weddings out here. I mean, do a nice patch of grass, do a beautiful pool, you know, do an entertainer's little paradise kind of over there, kind of in the corner. I love that they kept the oak trees up here. They give it so much character, and they really kind of make this a neat spot by keeping the original, like, these trees have been here forever. So it's so cool when builders do things like this. Look at the setback too. I mean, you got a ton of space back here. So this house is awesome. It really is. I feel like I say every house is awesome, but this house really, really is something special, and honestly quite unique, because where else are you going to find brand new houses on lots this size with a Clovis address with that much space between the houses? The answer is precisely nowhere else. So these are cool. So hang on, I gotta wipe my feet real quick. A little muddy, and I don't want to track all that dirt in, so here we go. We are good to proceed. Let me know in the comments, by the way, what you think of this house so far. It's a unique home with a lot to love. Honestly, there's a lot to love on this home. I'm going to take you guys back out to the front, because Now that you've kind of got a feel for the inside, I want you to take a look at that outside again. It's really, really pretty. There's different aesthetics. They call them elevations that you can pick from the builder. If you do a dirt lot, there are many lots up here available. So if you kind of want to build one from the ground up, we can certainly do that. But this one is already built, obviously. We just walked out of it. And they did an awesome job with the options. Look at this, all this stonework. The 4-car garage is what gets me on this house. I need a 4-car garage. I've got a 2-car garage, and I'd be happy with a 3. A 4 would just be like the icing on the cake, honestly. So anyways, this is a neat home. So the next house we're gonna see is over there. All right, it's right next door. It's about the same size as this house. Actually, I think it's 100 square feet bigger. It's got a 3-car garage, and it's a different layout. So why don't we have a look at that, and then we can compare. Before we see the next house, I would like to show you where we're at today. So without further ado, let's go to the map. We've got San Francisco, LA. You can see both of those. That just gives you a point of reference. And then Clovis is Central California. All right, let me zoom this in here. All right, so this dark spot is Fresno County. All of this, all right, Fresno County. Clovis is the east side of the county, okay? So it's over here. Now, many people like Clovis because Clovis Unified Schools, it's a very clean area. You know, police and fire respond very quickly. It's just a nice place to be, so I don't blame anybody for liking Clovis. Now, where are we at today specifically? This community up here that we are at is out the, let me see here, let me show you on the map here. So here's Clovis. You're going to travel this way. It's out here off of Auberry Road, all right? So you're going to leave Fresno, drive up Auberry Road, and it sits right in here, okay? So right here in the center of the screen, that loop, if you can kind of see that. Okay, let me try to actually help you with this. All right, so I'm going to shrink that down. All right, and then I'm going to open this up next to it. Okay, so here's the site map. This is going to show you kind of what's going on currently. So you can kind of see on the map here, and then we've got the site map. So there are 91 home sites in this area across 302 acres. There's like 70 acres that are preserved for natural open space, which you can see on the map here. Anything that is green is available. All right. So there are several lots still available. Anything that is blue is already sold out. All right. And then the yellow ones have houses built on them, and they are ready now. Those are the two that we're seeing in the video. All right, so the two right here. These two yellows are the ones that are done. Now, you enter in off of Auberry Road. You can kind of see right here, you kind of come in. This is a gated community. The monthly HOA is like $163 a month, so it's not bad at all. For the prestige of a gated community up in this area. You enter in off of Auberry Road, you put your code in, or you have a clicker, you go through the gate, and then, you know, of course, you just drive on to whatever property is yours. But so there are many lots available. The homes that are shown in this video are the same builder. You don't have to use that builder. You can pick a custom builder if you want. I can still help you find the right lot up there. We can go tour different lots. You know, we can access that together, but these homes are both available now. This little yellow, these two yellow boxes are where we're at. So they do back up to Auberry Road. Because they're 2-acre parcels and the houses sit quite a bit off the road, I mean, I don't think noise is an issue. I didn't notice that when I was there, but anyways, all right. So on the map though, so when I left this area the other day when we were filming, I drove to Clovis North right after this. just to see how far it is, because it feels like you're up there really far out in the middle of nowhere, but it's about 10-12 minutes to Clovis North. You would just follow Auberry Road. Let me see. So watch if you can see the cursor. I'm up here on the upper right-hand side. You follow Auberry Road. It's actually a really nice little drive if you like to drive, which I do, so I enjoyed it. You take Auberry Road all the way to Copper Avenue. Let's see, you hang a right, and then you hang a left on Willow, right here. All right, and then you get to Clovis North, which is this area right here on the screen where you see the baseball fields. That is Clovis North. So we've got Clovis North right here. All of this is the high school. And then we've got Willow International. Actually, I think it's Clovis Community Center now. It's a junior college right across the street. Caddy corner from the junior college across from Clovis North is... this is a big church area, and we've got Granite Ridge and all that. It's an intermediate school all up this way. So lots going on up here. So this is a great area. This is 93730. So this is actually, what you're seeing here is actually Fresno, very north Fresno, even though Clovis North, it's funny, Clovis North High School sits in Fresno. It is not in Clovis, but the homes we're seeing today are in Clovis 93619. So not sure why that's the way it is, but that is how it is. So there you go. But anyways, so back to where we're at today though. You are kind of out here, you know, I mean, it's not that far. You're out here. There's a gas station right here. I mean, 30 seconds from your house if you bought a place in here. And then if you hang a left on Millerton Road, you can take that around. It turns into Friant, but that takes you to the new Table Mountain Casino. There's restaurants there. There's a teppanyaki place. There's a steakhouse. You've got the golf course right across the street, Brighton Crest. This is an awesome elite community. And then right here is the golf course. It's called Eagle Springs Golf and Country Club. It's pretty nice. If you travel on that road a little bit farther, you're going to hit Millerton Lake. So if you like boating or having some outdoor recreational fun, here's Millerton Lake. I used to take my boat up there all the time. My wife and I would go sunset boating and float around midweek around 3-4 o'clock, come in at 7 or 8 when the sun starts to set, and cruise our way back. And Millerton Lake is very close to the Fresno Clovis area. And then you can follow Friant all the way back around. It actually takes you through Friant, California. We've done videos on some other subdivisions up here. One called The Preserve is right up this way. We've shot that. That's a beautiful place as well. But that'll take you right back around to Copper River, which we've also shot. So there's videos on all of these areas on our channel. If you haven't seen them already, please do check them out. And then as you travel down Friant Road past Copper River, it takes you basically back to River Park, which is an awesome area for all your shopping and dining desires, wants, and needs. It's got more than you'll ever need. I pretty much can guarantee that. We've got the Macy's, Target, Best Buy, Home Depot, Lowe's, Costco, Sam's Club, In-N-Out, Chick-fil-A, and everything else under the sun that you possibly will need right here at River Park. That's about a 15-20 minute drive from there to the homes that we're seeing in this video today. All right, so people relocating here from out of the area, I hope that helps you kind of gain some perspective on where we're at today. Reach out to me if you got questions on hospitals, you know, the job market here, the real estate market, obviously, that's my forte for sure. But the school districts, you know, where the school boundaries are, the airport, all of that I can help you with. So reach out, shoot me a text or give me a call, and we're happy to help. Let's get back to the video. I know you're dying to see the second house. It is amazing. Let's check it out. All right, this house right here, the second one, is really cool. It's kind of similar to the first one. I mean, same builder, of course. It's a little different. You get the third bay. This is a 3-car garage right here. Obviously, that's the house we just saw, so we've already seen the spacing, but it is really cool as well. Look at this awesome oak tree that you get right in your front yard. How cool is that? Look at that thing. All right, let's get in here. Actually, before we go in, let me just give you a peek. Look at that. How cool is this little spot up here? Really cool. Now, of course, this is a different exterior elevation. It's not the formal Italian, but let's go in and see this thing. All right, this entry is super wide, probably 6 feet wide or maybe even wider. Let's start in the front. There's 2 bedrooms with a Jack and Jill bathroom, which is really convenient. So you'll notice in both of these houses, there is no carpet at all. 100% tile. So this looks like wood floor. It's wood tile planks. So it is not actually wood, it's tile with grout. But it's ceramic, it's super durable. Here is the first bathroom, Jack and Jill. We got dual sinks. I like the clean white cabinetry. And I got the shower. These ceilings are up there as well. They are 10 feet. All right, so that's a nice space. So we got that bedroom there. We just come out of the Jack and Jill bath connected to bedroom number 2. All right, this house comes with shutters everywhere as well. Just like the last house. Now, between house 1 and house 2 today, I personally like this house better. I like the 4-car garage on the first house, but the layout, I kind of prefer this one. Look at this here. Nice closet. Sorry, this door is going crazy over here, trying to lock itself. All right, check out this entry. I want to give you a good view. It's probably 6 feet by, I don't know, 35 feet. It's a huge entry. Halfway down, you can either go right or we can go left. Let's go left. Right here is the garage. All right. 3-car garage. It's plenty large. It's very nice. It's a great size, so that's perfect. Right across from the garage is the laundry room, which is also... Actually, these are not white cabinets. These are like almost like a cream color. You can see it when you compare it to the countertop. It's kind of a cream color, but it's nice. It's a really nice, clean look. And the doors are gray. That's actually that's something that's different in this house. This is an ensuite bedroom, so this would be the 3rd bedroom because we saw the front 2 bedrooms with the Jack and Jill. So this is the 3rd bedroom and the 2nd bathroom we've seen. This is a 3-quarter bath. We've got a shower, sink and toilet, all you really need. And then we've got a pretty decent sized room, same tile flooring. This house is really spacious. Just areas like this where you can see clear through to the other side of the house. It's really big. It's really, really spacious. And then across the entry we go. Now this is set up as an office, all right? This would make an awesome formal dining room, and I'm gonna show you why. Actually, in just a minute, we'll come back to that. So as we finish our adventure down the entry of this massive house, there's a very cool moody bathroom. I like that they did green. It's pretty cool. It gives me like Great Gatsby vibes with the gold chain up there. Even some gold, a gold faucet would be cool in here. But this is your half bath little powder room right off of the entertaining area that we're heading to right now. All right, check out the size of this. This is the main living area. I love the vaulted ceilings that you get with this particular home. I love the fireplace. Looks like an electric fireplace, probably with the remote over there. Really nice size living area though. A large sectional would totally fit. And then that kitchen just looks beautiful. It really does. I really am digging the color of these cabinets. It's just maybe because it's something different. I don't know. Everybody does white. So it's just something different, but I really like it. And I like all the underlighting, not only under the upper level, but you've got it on the ground and you've got it going on under the island on the stools. You can see the lighting there, really nice. Now, very similar to the last house, we've got quartz counters, nice tile backsplash action right there. And then KitchenAid everything. So microwave, oven, and then this commercial grade range. Look at this. I feel like somebody could whip up a pretty tasty dinner on that bad boy. And then of course the KitchenAid fridge needs to match, which of course it does. So this thing is really nice. It's cold. All right. Now, let me show you something. We've got kind of a dry bar right there, kind of a butler pantry type of deal. This is really cool. I like this. And then we've got a good sized pantry, pretty, I don't know, pretty standard in these homes. This house is 3,500 square feet. So anyways, now, if you're moving here to a home like this size, this caliber, you're gonna wanna do some entertaining. You're gonna want to do Thanksgiving at your house, right? You're gonna want to do the summer pool party because you're gonna build a pool in this amazing, humongous backyard, 2-acre lot. You're gonna do all that stuff here. So you need a formal dining room. You need more than just a table there. You need 2 tables, and I would make this a formal dining. I think it's only fitting because it's a rectangular room. You could put like a 10, 12 person table in this room probably. It's right off the kitchen. I mean, this is like perfect, So they've got it spec'd out, of course, again, as an office with the double doors. That works too. But a formal dining, I don't know. I just think a home like this needs a formal dining room. Something that's this big, this expensive, and this prestigious needs a formal dining room. So anyways, who cares what I think, right? You're buying it, not me. What I think means, honestly, very little. If you want my opinion, I'm always happy to give it and tell you what I see, but ultimately you're buying it, So now I do know about some good deals on solar that I can work for you on these homes. I got great relationships with the reps out here. So that's why you got to reach out to us so I can get you that kind of deal. But we can talk about that later, but shoot us a text if you got a quick question. I'm bringing you out here just to show you the area, what your backyard looks like. This is awesome. It's actually raining. Well, it's sprinkling. I don't know if you can see. Like, don't go chasing puddles, okay? There's a giant one over there that you probably can't even see. Maybe we'll catch it with the drone. I don't know if we should fly the drone in the rain, but hey, maybe we will. For you guys, anything, honestly. All right, I gotta wipe my feet again. Hang on. All right, we're back. We're going in. We're back inside. Last thing to show you guys in this house is gonna blow you away. The primary suite, it's massive. Look at this thing. All right, across the living room we go. Okay. Nice coat closet. More importantly, over here, check it out. Watch this. 10-foot ceilings. Look at those arches. They are up there quite a ways. So you could actually be really tall and still walk through this house comfortably. Just kidding. Nobody is 10 feet tall. Look at this thing. This primary bath is massive. I say that all the time, but this thing really is. So dual sinks, vanity, tons of counter space. We got a standalone tub with our shutters consistent throughout. I like that tiled wall. That just gives it an upscale elegance that you don't always see. There is a little bit of a step down right there. Nothing crazy, probably 4 inches. Not like terrible, but there is a bench in there, a little shelf. We've got a rain shower and our normal shower. So depending on what mood you're in, you can pick. All right, now, what the heck is this? Well, it's the closet, but The light is not, let me see. Oh, there we go, perfect. All right, look at that thing. Looks like you can park a golf cart in here. Okay, this is the primary closet, same as the last house. There's no shelving or racks to hang clothes in here yet. That will be figured out. Don't stress out over that. Just decide if you think this is an area that you would like to see yourself living. Toilet. We work with lots of people relocating here, and people tell us, like, we want to move to Fresno and Clovis because we want more for our money. So I've got clients moving here from out of state, from the Bay Area. I've worked with clients from Southern California, back east. People want bang for their buck. People want bang for their buck. I mean, is the first time buyer going to purchase this home? Maybe, right? Depending on what line of work they're in. Most likely, it's probably not that. It's probably a middle-aged family looking for their forever home where they're ready to sink some money into that backyard and make it something spectacular. But what you have to realize is that if you're moving here from out of the area, most places in California are more expensive than here. So people ask, why would anybody move to California or move to the Central Valley? I'm sorry, not California, the Central Valley. And because you get bang for your buck, it's a great place to live. So like we talked about earlier on the, when I showed you guys the map, there's a lot to do here, lots to see. There's coasts, all sorts of stuff very close to here. So really the question is, why wouldn't somebody want to live here? I mean, yeah, does it get a little warm in the summertime? It does. It gets a little warm. In the summertime, it's nothing for it to be 100 degrees. It can be 100 degrees a couple months out of the year, but honestly, overall, it's a great place to live. I mean, look at this neighborhood that we're in right now. Where are you going to move for this price in the Bay Area or Southern California and get a home as beautiful as that or that? That one, I love the outside better, but I love the inside of this one better. Let me know what you guys think. And you're probably just like, tell me the price already. I'm tired of hearing you talk. All right, I'll be quiet. I'll get to what you want to know right now. Let's talk about pricing. The first house we saw today, this one right here, it's an awesome 4-bed, 3.5 bath, 4-car garage, single story, 3,400 square foot house on a 2-acre property. This right here is $1,346,700, $1,346,700. And the second one we saw today is this amazing house right here. Very similar in size, different layout. Also 2 acres. It's got a 3-car garage, but 3,500 square feet. And this one coming in right at $1,315,000. Hope you liked the video, and until next time.